Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Turning on Instagram Live. Give me a second. We just had an earthquake here, guys, but that does not mean the show does not go on. Now, we had an earthquake around 10:30. So, guys, just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I love you all. Give me a second. Okay. Oh, hold on, guys. I'll be right there. Yeah, we had an earthquake this morning, guys. And not the best. Not the best. I was scared. I was really scared, guys. So just give me a second. But yeah, we had an earthquake here. I didn't want to be late, but we're doing Martha's Vineyard. And I'll look up in a second. Sorry, I'll be here 1 second. I gotta do this real quick. Sorry. Okay. And let's do okay. Mm, okay, we already did that. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Yeah, we had an earthquake here. Never had an earthquake. I'm in New Jersey. I'm at the epicenter. It was a 4.3. I was blow drying my hair. All of a sudden, I was like, I thought it was the train because I live where a train is. And I was like, oh my God, no, it won't stop. It's not stopping. It isn't stopping. It's not stopping. But yeah, it went on for a good, everybody's saying 20 seconds. I felt like it was a good minute. Okay. But if you guys please like, share, subscribe, all that stuff, please. Like I said, this is Martha's Vineyard. Hello, Instagram. If you're there, please. I hope you are. I hope everything is like, because like I said, I'm in the epicenter. I mean, I looked around my house. I was scared. I was afraid another one was going to happen. Hello, Instagram. Yeah, I was scared. Oh, maybe I should shut that off. Hold on. Okay. Okay. So this is Martha's Vineyard. Like I said, I'm like all over the place. I was like shit, guys. Listen, I was shaking. Okay, guys. Hello, mademoiselle. Hello, Mary. Yes, we had a freaking earthquake. The cast did not sense it. They slept right through it. I was blow drying my hair. Okay. Like I said, I'm in New Jersey. We don't have them here. I had just said the other day that I feel quite lucky that I don't live in a place where we have earthquakes or tornadoes or anything like that. We did have one back in 2023, which was almost the same thing as this. This time I was more scared and freaked out because of the eclipse coming. So I had enough time to process in my brain. I'm still shaking. Process in my brain that it wasn't the train, it wasn't anything else. Oh my God, this is an earthquake. Holy shit, it's not ending. I was actually listening to Kempire, and I'm like, and I'm trying to hit my phone. I'm like, Kempire, shut the fuck up. I'm like, earthquake, shut up. But he was not, obviously, he was not live. But I'm just like, oh my God. But the kitty slept right through it. And I find it funny that people in Philly are like, oh, some of us felt it and some of us didn't. I'm sorry. New York should have felt it. New Jersey, definitely. We all should have felt this. God damn it. Yeah. Earthquake in New Jersey, 4.2 something. Pretty big for for people that don't experience earthquakes. So yeah. Yeah, that was my morning. I'm still shaking. I managed to finish getting ready. Yeah, that's what was freaking me out. Like, because thank you. Because I don't know, first of all, I don't know the run outside. In this side of the United States, we don't know to go outside. We don't know earthquake procedure or etiquette or whatever it's called. I don't know. All I know is I yelled out my window. I said to everybody, like, and just because of the whole neighborhood, I said, "Tell me, you motherfuckers, I just fucking feel all that." And I waited for a second, and then I saw two neighbors come out. They're like, "We fucking felt it." I was like, "That was an earthquake, right? Nothing blew up." They're like, "We think it was an earthquake." And then, but I mean, within minutes, like of it happening, I was on like one of the like CNNs or something like that, and they're like, "Yes, earthquake, New York, New Jersey, blah 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 blah." Look how curly my hair is. It looks cute, doesn't it? But yeah, so that was fucking yeah, well, not fun, not fun. So I'm probably gonna be a little more like all over the place. Like I don't want to say all over the place, but like I just can't. I just okay. We had an earthquake, and I know like people in California and East Coast are like laughing at me right now. If you guys are watching, um, we are live, like guys. I'm live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Hello. Oh, there's a lot of people on Instagram. Hi guys. We just had an earthquake in New Jersey, by the way. I'm in New Jersey. If it's your first time here or last time here and you're on the Who Study On podcast side, please also to with the podcast part, please like, comment, subscribe with the um YouTube side, but also on the podcast side, please. But it is Friday and it is I made it here on time, even though I had an earthquake. But we're gonna get started because this is and if you guys have any questions about the earthquake, you could be sure to oh, I can't even talk. Hello, Mamira, my mod. Hello. Let me say hi to everybody. There's a lot of people watching, so I don't want to bore you with my earthquake stories because you guys are like, "Bitch has never had an earthquake." No, I have never had an earthquake. Just one, and it was August of 2023, and it was like or August. No, I'm sorry, August 23rd of I think 2013 or something like that. And what that one wasn't fun either. But I also lived near a train then too, so it was like it took me a minute. This one was long enough for me to look around and I was like, everything's still shaking. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So I'm telling you, they're saying 20 seconds. I'm telling you, it felt way longer than that. But yeah. So what did you guys think about the episode of what's it called? Of, our show of Martha's Vineyard, because I thought it was amazing. I thought that it did I get that right? Hold on. Yeah. I thought that it was amazing. I thought that the show, I'm telling you right now, if I was going to rate that episode, it was it's a good um 10. Sorry, somebody just texted me about the thing. Okay. Yeah. I'm telling you this season so far for me is a 10. And I didn't watch Martha's Vineyard last year, but I'm assuming that it was just as good because and I'm going to tell you something right now. I literally just did okay. Um whose side are you on? Hey Curves. We just had an earthquake. Curves. We had an earthquake. Curves. I had an earthquake. I'm not used to having an earthquake. I'm not used to an earthquake, so sorry if I'm a little shaky right now. I'm at the epicenter, by the way. 4.5. Don't know how to act with one. But yeah, okay. We're just gonna get in and start crying. Because Curves, I thought about you. Because I don't know what to do with an earthquake, and I keep hearing people laugh at that because like it's such big news here because we don't have them here, guys. We don't have them here, so we're not used to them. And there's people watching me that probably have never seen me before. But oh yeah, listen, if you're on the Who's Starting On podcast side and you want to watch the crazy live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 12:15. I'm here and I'm here usually on time. I had an excuse today, and I was on time anyway with the earthquake. And I was on time anyway. I was maybe 5 minutes late. I'm gonna stop talking about my hair. I got too much of it in. But yeah. But yeah, so I'm gonna do Martha's Vineyard. Okay, Summer and Shanice. And I'm not gonna give you my answer yet, whose side I'm on, because we're gonna get through a little bit of the episode first, because one of them made me mad for more than one reason. So it was more like, just don't say that. I know, I'm so scared. I was like enough time for me to say, holy crap, I 109. That's the number that is my birth angel number. My birth angel's here. That means she's here. So guys, please hit the like if you have not hit the like. If you have not on your way in or way out, don't leave, please. But yeah, so yeah, I don't like what's going on with these two women, but I don't like the one chick, and I mean, like, figure it out. Like, I'm just gonna tell you, I don't like Shanice. No, I'm sorry, I don't like Summer. Don't like her. She's a mean girl, and her friends are realizing that. Her other friend, who else realizing that? Because like she really is. And the way that she was shading, like the way she was shit talking, and in the confessional or I don't know, whatever you call it, the I don't know, whatever, about Noelle hooking up with Alex. Like, girl, you shut the fuck up. Like, you say that shit to her face. Oh yeah, you want to jump on the guy I was just hanging out with? Like, oh my god, we'll get to that point. We'll get to that point because it was so annoying to listen to her say that. I'm like, wait a minute, like you literally just it is her business because she oh my god, you were talking about her hooking up with him. That it is why it is her business, my friend. That's why she's asking you, you dumb bitch. Like, sorry, I don't like you. And I don't know why. And now I know why Alex doesn't like you. Now I know why, because you're weird. Because you're weird. And your friend Noelle is picking up on it. Because like you also with your shady comments. But anyway, let's get started because Preston is my VIP. We love Preston. He's the VIP. Because he tactfully said about the whole Nick comment. Hey, Aaron. Did I see Aaron? Oh, Aaron, you are here. Hi. Put your channel in there, please. Like, Aaron, please. Smiling with Aaron. Aaron, did you feel the earthquake, by the way? Aaron, did you feel the earthquake? I almost tried to call you, but I was like trying to finish getting ready. I was trying not to panic, and I was like, I got to finish getting ready for how to get ready for the show. Well, because there's a lot of people watching. But yes, guys, I'm from a part of New Jersey, a part of the United States that we don't have earthquakes. Okay, so that is why I'm having a nervous breakdown. And I was about to call Erin because Erin only lives about 20 minutes away, and she is closer to the epicenter like I am, and probably felt it just like I did. And please tell them I'm not crazy, Erin. That we are not used to this. We are not used to this. This is not what we do here. This is not what we do here. Okay. But anyway, so we start out with Martha's Vineyard. Okay. Like I said, who started you on? And I did Shanice in Summer. And I'm also going to say, I'm asking you guys, do you think that Nick is too handsy? So, first of all, what do you rate the episode? What do you rate the season so far? Do you think Nick is too handsy? And who's starting on with Shanice and Summer? Okay. And also remember when you answer that question, remember the ending with Noelle. Okay. Just remember that. Okay. Just saying. Just want to answer the question. Just saying. So we started with them on the boat and they're twerking and having a good time and drinking. It's the same the boat trip that we had last week, ending that boat trip. Okay, so headway home. But of course everybody's drunk and they're having a good time and like they're all twerking on the boat. And it's a good time, and you show they want to continue the party when they get home. So they're gonna go home, they're gonna cook. And I thought that they go out a lot, but they don't, which is kind of cool. They haven't gone out yet. Or did they go out last week? I don't think they went out. Did they go out? Or was that other summer? You did feel it? Oh my God, wasn't it scary? Aaron felt the earthquake, by the way. Like I said, if you're listening on the Who's Starting On podcast side, I'm not talking to myself. I am talking to the live chat. And like I said, we just had an earthquake. And my best friend lives 20 minutes away, Aaron. She's on. And I almost called her. But I know you're at work. No, you're not at work. It's Friday. Oh my God, so scary. I'm scared. Terry, did you guys feel it up in Maine? I heard the whole East Coast. I can't talk. The whole East Coast felt it. I will stop playing with my hair. I'm gonna. All right. I'm gonna smoke this real quick. Stop playing with my hair, and we'll start it again. Okay. It should be okay, y'all. Stop shaking. So we have the fact that we had Jordan and Jasmine last week to continue on, and they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna agree to disagree and move on. When no, yeah, fine, but like Jasmine, don't agree with that shit because you're married and you are allowed to act like a different person when you get married. Okay, so no, but whatever. Let's move on. But yeah, Alex is something about Alex is grown. I like the I don't know if that's how I read that. But anyway, so everybody's getting their swimsuits on. They're going to cook dinner, and they're going to. Oh, sorry, they're having a decades party that night. Coming up, which I thought was cool. I thought theme parties. I want to have theme parties. I think theme parties are fun. I think they would be fun. So I mean, but I thought people were saying like they were tired of them and they were out. But like I think they're cool. So they're having a decades theme party that night, and well, she's going to be groovy because she's like going to be the 70s. And I think she was probably the only one that was born in like maybe the 90s. And I'm still telling you right now that Noelle is little Phaedra. Okay. How come nobody else is seeing that? Like she is little Phaedra. If you don't even hear, like, if you just like not watch the show and you hear her voice, you would think it was Phaedra. The way she talks, her language, everything, and the way she looks like Phaedra. I love her. I'm obsessed with her. But I don't know. They're talking about somebody is coming out there Friday. I don't know. Somebody's coming out the Friday. Simon or something. Is Simon Bria's husband or something? So I guess Bria's boyfriend Simon, who I didn't even know she had, I guess, is coming out on Friday. Um, Jordan and Summer, you see them talking, and they're like, Jasmine's pregnant. So they have now picked up on the fact that Jasmine is pregnant. I don't know. Like, we know that she has had the baby already. You did text me? Oh shoot, I didn't see it. Okay, oh my god, I didn't see it, Aaron. I'll check it. Okay, but yeah, like they picked up on the fact that Jasmine's pregnant, and I don't know if she's going to announce it during the filming. I don't know if she's going to announce it during the summer, but she had the baby in February, so she was obviously pregnant last summer, and she knows. So, and they said it's because her boobs are so big, and but everybody's in the kitchen. Shanice is drunk. Alex needs a nap. Unfortunately, Preston. Oh yeah, the conversation about Preston about his dad, which I thought was so sad. Oh, okay, he lives in Germany. Okay, Terry, did you feel the earthquake? Yeah, you did feel it. Okay, it was in Jersey, so you guys felt it. I mean, there was one, and then there was one here, right? Was there two over here? I think there was two actually. But yeah, I felt it right away. It was like crazy. I was like, "Oh my god, is it ending? Is it ending? Holy crap, is it?" And I'm still afraid that it's not over. But so this whole thing. So Alex is in the kitchen. Shanice is drunk, which is fun. But Alex has to go take a nap. Or is it Nick? Nick is drunk and has to go take a nap. Alex is doing his raps. Alex is practicing his raps. Hold on, get the cat. Alex is practicing his raps. Okay. Did we know that Alex did raps? That he was a rapper? I didn't know that. Did I? We also didn't know he was John Legend's cousin or something. Okay. Nick has to take a nap. Again, I asked you guys, do you think he's too handsy? They say that stuff and then they flash back to the boat part and they do show like some parts of him where he, like maybe he can be. And like again, not knowing that Nick last summer they say that they didn't know we even had a girlfriend until like literally it was almost over. And I again also didn't know he had a girlfriend. And I would assume that he didn't have a girlfriend. Okay. Now looking back, I would assume that he didn't have a girlfriend because of, I guess, yeah, he does seem a little handsy. But I don't think he means finding out he has a girlfriend. I guess he doesn't, I don't mean that he means any harm by it. But if it does make them uncomfortable, then yeah, then he needs to like stop. So hopefully his behavior reflected that. Even though going into their bedroom and asking them at 3 in the morning is kind of weird too. I would have said, yeah, and being right in my room right now is making me uncomfortable because we're in bed and we're naked. Well, I don't know if they're naked, but Jordan and Jasmine were in bed together. Not together. I guess they sleep in the same bed. Do the girls have their own rooms, by the way? I don't know. I thought the girls had their own rooms. But anyway, so then okay, so Preston's talking about his dad's funeral and how he doesn't regret not going. It was just sad to hear him say that. And I never did acknowledge to him that he had a gay son. And he's like, he said something like, I didn't raise my son to be gay. And he's like, I'm not going to raise me anyway. Like, you know what I mean? So it made me sad. Like, I wanted to cry at that point, but if like he's not crying, I'm not crying. I'm just gonna, I love Preston. So far, I think he's like my MVP. Like I said, he was able to tactfully say something to Nick that needs to be said. But then I love the part. Okay, so we have was it Bria? Who's talking to her dad about the one who has alopecia? I want to say Bria, right? I'm not sure now. Oh my god, I don't want to get that wrong. But anyway, we'll have to go back to that part. But Amir, anyway, that part right there. Amir brings a party smartie to Alex in bed. Or Nick in bed because he's trying, and I don't know, a party smartie. I guess they call them party smartie. So I think that's cool. The girls are talking and laughing about the fact that Nick's laugh is creepy, when if they looking back, it kind of does seem a little creepy. Okay. I was wondering, okay, because it looked like Jordan trying to hid real quick under the covers, like, oh my god, I didn't mean for anybody to see me, but I was like, but then again, he was like Jordan, he acted like no big deal either. So then I was like, wait, they don't have their own rooms. But wait, they do have their own rooms. Wait a minute. Noella has two. Noelle, I keep saying Noelle. Noelle has 2 beds in her room. Why are these girls sharing a bed? I'm like, well, maybe they just want to hang out. And now I listen. You guys are all snuggling with me when we have our class trip. Okay, when you have our class trip, whatever you want to call it, we're all going to be sleeping like Jersey Shore style. Even though there's going to be enough beds, we're going to be snuggling. Okay. So, because we're going to have to watch our shows together, even though it's vacation. But yeah, so talking about Alex. Okay, so talking about this relationship with Alex and Shanice or Summer. Sorry, I get them confused, okay? Summer. Now, she is under the impression, she obviously had feelings for him. She got feelings, okay? He didn't want it. He doesn't want that. But they talked about, oh, hey, did you clear things up with her? And Alex is like, yeah, I told her, like, look, the red flags were there. And they are there. Like, they talk about the red flags again when her taking a picture and just sending it to one of the people, to other cast members. And, like, he's like, dude, who else you sending that to? Like, and it is weird. It is kind of weird. And the way that she keeps talking is like, stop acting like you're not with it. Like, stop acting like that. Like, the fact that you gave somebody permission to hook up with him, and I don't think you guys caught what she said. Now, I'm going to wait until we get to that part. But, like, I hope you didn't miss exactly what she said. Because exactly what she told Noelle, it was kind of fucked up about their situation. But anyway, Nick likes to ask him if he's going to rebeat it. Rebeat it? How's there 200 people? I don't know how there's 200 people watching. I'm not going to complain, but anyway, so we are live on all those platforms, guys. So please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff, please. If you are here, please hit the like button. And please share this. It is Friday, like I said. And it is Who's Starting On. And I'm Reality of Kristen Marie. So yeah, like if you're here for the first time or last time, please subscribe. And please comment and let me know where you are literally from, because I'm from Jersey, like I said, and just had an earthquake, and that is like new to me. And we're talking about Summer House, Martha's Vineyard. And between the guys talking and the girls talking, Nick's trying to tell Alex to rebeat it. And I'm like, ew. Like, no. First of all, no, because he's not with it. And she's no. And 2, because Noelle's here and we like her. And I feel like this other girl's a psycho. And she's a mean girl. And 3, just no. Just no. But they all get ready and they go to, I guess they get ready for the Decades party, right? So as we're getting ready, we have Noelle. She said she was really shy. She's the 70s groovy chick, but she said she was shy as a kid and she loved to dress up. So she did like theater and, with like homecoming, just all this stuff that you would dress up for, like cool shit, like Halloween, so you can just like be somebody else, I guess. I don't know. I understand what she means because I like that shit too. Because I wear a mask every day. So you like my mask and my cape. My mask is my makeup and my hair. It's an insecurity thing. Even though I am Snow White. I don't see everybody in the chat, but hi to whoever that is. But yeah. So I still am calling her Little Phaedra, but she is dressed up like 70s and Jasmine is the 80s. Noelle is, well, housewife 1950s. We'll start with Jasmine. I didn't think that she looked like a 1950s housewife. I thought she looked more, yeah, I guess she did with the hair, with the house coat. Because my grandma called it a house coat too. My grandma still wore house coats until, the 90s or 2000s when she passed away. She passed away in late 2000s, and she definitely wore a house coat. And she was a 1950s housewife, Italian housewife, with the plastic things on their heads, with the curlers, and house coats and slippers. So that was cute. But I don't like the comments they're making about her being a grandmom and blah blah blah, and like, oh, she doesn't need to have the dress up, or like, shut the fuck up. Like, really, good comment. Oh, she's already acting like a wife should. Oh, thank you, Erin. Thank you. I'm gorgeous. I appreciate that. Are you wearing a house coat? You know what? We're not sisters any longer. I can't with you. Is it a house? I can't picture it. Please send me a picture. Please send me a picture of you in your house coat. Mimir, please. Okay. You know what a house coat is, right? It is a house coat. It basically is it's a robe with like buttons or a zipper, and it's a house coat. And I don't know, did you guys wear pajamas under? Like, did my grandma wear? She wore her like pajamas, her nightie underneath of it. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So yeah, they all make the comments about that. Whatever, they laugh at her. Preston's 1990s juice, which was funny. He definitely looked like he was juice. A house coat is a robe, but yeah, but except it has like buttons or zippers all the way down it. But yeah, robe, but not really, because it's like, yeah, I guess they could be different material, but yeah, so cute though. Hey Shay, we just had an earthquake. I had an earthquake, Shay. I'm on the epicenter in Jersey. Yeah. And I didn't even know that we had an epicenter in Jersey. I didn't know we had fault lines in Jersey. I knew that we had an earthquake like years ago, like years and years and years ago. And it was like, I had no idea. I didn't pay attention to fault lines back then. I also didn't pay attention to like how scary friggin' earthquakes were back then. I didn't even, but also I wasn't worried about like the eclipse back then either. But yeah, it was very scary, by the way. But yeah, very scary. Is yours a zipper? See? Yes. Well, you're not supposed to. We never had one before. Just one stupid little one a couple years ago. It was like a 3-point something. No, it wasn't. It was enough that like my mirror was shaking. So like I had my vanity mirror. So like my mirror shaking, right? Just picture like this. It was like, can you guys, no, we'll do this one. Like that. It was like that. And it was enough for me to go, it's not the train. And I remember looking up and like I was looking at the windows and I was like, the whole fucking house is shaking. I was like, oh my God. And then in my head, I'm like, not train, not truck, earthquake. Fuck, this is an earthquake. Fuck, what am I supposed to do? Oh my God, this is a fucking earthquake. Watching Kempire, by the way. And I'm like trying to hit my phone. I'm like, I couldn't hit it fast. I'm like, Kempire, shut the fuck up. I'm like, fucking shut up, earthquake. I'm like, I think we're having a fucking earthquake. And then I put on fucking the news and I was like, oh my God, it was a fucking earthquake. It really, don't say that. I'm so scared. I don't know. We're on the most benevolent time. And then actually I started to say, this is what I did. I actually started to say to myself, I'm on the most benevolent timeline possible. I'm the most benevolent timeline possible. I'm like, and I was like talking to my angels and my guides. I'm like, guys, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Yeah, my whole house was shaking. It was fucking scary. And then I yell out my window I was like, motherfucker. I'm like, tell me you all did not just fucking feel that. We just had a fucking earthquake. And I waited for like 2 minutes and the neighbors came out. They're like, yeah, we felt it. It was scary. It was scary. So yeah, we had Preston is 1990s. I know. Most benevolent timeline possible. And I don't want to talk about CERN right now because I just was saying somebody last night. They were talking about the Mandela effect, and I was like, I don't want them doing this again. The last time they did this, that's what started the Mandela effect. Okay, last time CERN turned their shit on, the Mandela effect happened. Okay, timeline split. And I like them the way they are. I like them to stay the way they are. Anyway, so Preston, back to the show. Preston, he dressed up as 1990s Juice. Cute. We had Noelle's Flower Child, 1970s. We already did that. She was groovy. Nick also, was it Nick? It was Arthur Ashe. I can't say his name. I did not know who Arthur Ashe is. I also thought maybe the fact that they didn't know, maybe it could have been a age thing, maybe. Yeah, we don't have them at all. You don't feel them under 5? Yeah, we felt it here. In Philly, you could say it's the subway or something, or like a truck, but not like the suburbs where like the train doesn't make my house shake like that. And that's what happened with the last time. I was sitting on my bed and I was like, oh shit. Oh, wait a minute. I don't hear a train. And I was like, shit, that's not the train. And I just remember looking around and like, I was like, everything's still shaking. And at that point, we didn't think earthquake because we never had one here that we could feel. But yeah, I did not realize. And I thought maybe they were going to say it was over in like West Virginia in the mountains. And we just felt it here. But no, the epicenter is literally in Hunter County. I can't talk. Hunterdon County. Next one over. So anyway, back to that Arthur Ashe. I didn't know if maybe it was an age thing. Do you think they all should have known who he was? And then when they show the picture of Nick looking like him, then I thought they were messing with us, and that was just him as a picture of him dressed up like a tennis player because he looked just like him. And I was like, maybe that's his grandson or something. I'm like, because they look way too much alike. Now see, like I know who the other tennis player is, the one who married God, what's her name? I'm not gonna be able to think of it because I can't. I'm so hard with names. The one tennis player that was married to, I read her book. Ryan Reynolds' daughter. Yeah, see, I knew who he is. I knew that tennis player, but I don't know who Arthur Ashe was. But they should have house kids. I mean, yeah, I mean, what does it matter that they're not from New York too? Like I guess some of them are, but yeah, and there's WrestleMania. Yeah, and that's funny. Aaron, did you see all the people in the news going, we just thought it was pyrotechnic? They weren't sure if it was like the pyro from that because, yes, really, if you're at a wrestling match, you're not going to be at WrestleMania, actually, too, by the way. WrestleMania is here. You're not going to hear shit. But, like, I did not realize WrestleMania was here. I wish I would have got tickets. I did not know it was coming here because I like wrestling. I would have got tickets. Yeah. But, then we have Jenny from the Block. That was Jordan. She looked cute. I like that one. They called her such a no rhythm, which was not cute. She said I have no rhythm, but Amir is Nick Arrington. Who's that? Who's Nick Arrington? 2010 Nick Arrington. Ugh, sorry. I just put that. I don't know, but yeah. I mean, Amir. See, I don't know. People said that Amir is like, oh, he's just growing up. But no, he's annoying, and his girlfriend's annoying, and she's psychotic. And I don't like him acting like. I mean, yeah, getting up and walking away. Okay, so by the end of the party, they're having a dance thing going on, and at one point, like I guess the girls were like, I guess Summer took her shirt. Was it Summer or Shanice? Shanice took her shirt off. I don't know. Something happened, and boobies were flying and butts were flying. And Amir walks away and goes down, and he just has to tell his girlfriend. Well, you don't have to tell her. Or no, I'm sorry. I'm forgetting one part. I'm sorry. She gets a text message from him, and he's just kind of sitting there, and he's like, what should I eat? Right. And he sends it to his girlfriend, and she's like, that doesn't seem like it's for me. Blah, blah, blah. And I didn't realize that part. So when he got to walk away, I thought he was trying to be too cool for school again and saying, like, exactly, stop going. He shouldn't be at their summer house if he cares about optics. He's too worried about what the freaking. See, I think he's too worried about what she's going to see on the camera. And it's like, just don't be in a summer house then if you can't just hang out and have fun. Because, I mean, Nick staying there was not a big deal, even though Nick, we just found out, I just found he had a girlfriend, Tasia. But again, it was like, watching that, I wouldn't think he has a girlfriend, but if his girlfriend's cool with it, fine. Amir doesn't have to walk away, then go downstairs. And not does he only tell her about it, but like, I mean, he fights with her about this whole, that text message was for you, which I think is kind of crazy. The text message, I mean, clearly wasn't for anybody else, but telling her about how, oh, it's just annoying that the girls are like all dancing around and I have to get up and walk away. And the girlfriend goes, are you mad about having to get up and walk away? It's like, Amir, why just don't say anything? But again, like, can you even enjoy yourself if you have to worry about your psychotic girlfriend cutting off your penis and running around and putting it on a flagpole, like you said, and running around so all the other girls don't ever touch you again? Like the girls are going to touch you. Like it wouldn't be the other way around or something. And if you cheated on her, you're assuming she would take you back? Is that what you're saying? Like she would never touch you again? Well, no, because I would assume that your girlfriend would take you back after you cheated on her. But again, who am I to say? Like, whatever, Amir. You think he's fun? I don't think he's fun. I think he's annoying. But I think he's also a good friend. I like how he takes care of people. Like I like how he brought the drink for Nick when he was drunk, passed out, and he's like, "Here, you need some fluids," and he cares. He cares. Um, he's a good friend. I just feel like if you're gonna tell your girlfriend everything, then like you're just stupid. Like you're asking for an argument. Like you were asking for that argument. I would have just shut that thing down with the text messages, but then you were asking for an argument by telling her about the girls dancing around. Why? Because she's gonna see it. You didn't do anything. You didn't do anything wrong. Like you got up and walked away. You didn't have to tell her. You say, "Hey, I got up and walked away because you're being a bitch." Remember? And you said I was trying to text somebody else. That's why you. That's what you tell her. But anyway, moving on. They also have a little who was the who got the best dressed or whatever, who was the best thing, best dressed, whatever. And Noelle basically gives everybody a participation trophy, which is fine. So then everybody gets their clothes changed, whatever, and they're getting the bikinis to go into the hot tub. Or to go somewhere, okay. And everybody's taking shots, and Shanice gets her bikini on. Did I skip? Wait, I don't remember. Okay, yeah, okay. I feel like I feel like the part with Shanice and Summer was in the beginning, but it wasn't. It was after this. Okay, so okay, they're all sitting around, I guess, after the party, right? And I thought they were all going to go into the hot tub or whatever, but at the party, they're all taking shots and putting their bikinis on and blah blah. Oh, so they're all sitting around. It is so pretty, isn't it? It's really good, Manny. It's really good. You would really like it. It's so fresh. Like I'm giving this season a 10 so far. Like seriously, it's only episode 2. I feel like we've gotten so much just with 2 episodes. Think about it, right? So at one point during this party, this is the part we're going to get into. This is the part with whose party you want, Shanice or Summer. So at some point, they're sitting all around, okay? And they're talking about who got the best dressed or whatever, who was the worst dressed, and they're talking about who's the worst dressed in the group. And I don't know why the fuck they're talking about this shit. I don't know who plays these games. So we don't need to create stuff, but anyway. Hey, and we just had an earthquake here, by the way. Had an earthquake here, okay? Not used to it in Jersey, but yes, an earthquake here. Shanice decides to say, I'm sorry, Summer decides to say that Shanice is the worst dressed in the group. It's like, usually, well, it is fucked up. Shanice says, you know what? Like, just because all you bitches wear fake shit and I wear real shit, and nobody denies it, but she gets really upset and she walks away and she runs away. And she gets upset, which is, they're calling it dramatic, but not really. Like, especially if you find out why she's upset and her friend knows this. Do I think that her friend was trying to be shady? Yeah, but I don't think she was trying to say because you don't have a job, but I think your friend's a bitch. And I think that she's not really your friend and like she's nobody's friend and she's just a jealous bitch. So Shanice gets up and she goes in her room, she gets upset. Nobody checks on her except for I think Jordan, right? And she's like crying and she's like, look, I lost my job and I didn't have enough money to buy clothes, and very reminiscent of Monica. I bought a bag just because it impressed you people. And it's like, again, I would never be able to tell the difference between Shanice's clothes and everybody else's clothes. I really wouldn't. I guess I don't I don't like labels. But I like labels. I just don't like labels that say things on them. Like they all say, like, I'm not Dorit. You know what I mean? I also don't like to spend a lot of money, but I'm not Dorit, I also look like a schlub all the time. So it is what it is. But again, instead of apologizing, okay, so we have Shanice crying. Somebody's checking on her. They start to realize how fucked up it is what she had said is, okay? And she acts like she just doesn't care. Like she just doesn't care. Like she doesn't want to apologize. She's like, let's be real. She is the worst dressed. Like, yeah, I mean, I guess they're not. I'm not as chat fascinated either. So it's like I don't really know who is. I mean, Preston is. I mean, I think they all. I mean, to me, actually, when I think about it, watching them all show up and like what they do dress up and when they get dressed up, they all seem okay to me. Like again, I look at the Housewives franchise and there's not one outfit and there's one franchise where I would say I would wear anything that any of them wear. So that to me just shows me that I have no style. because I can't even, not even with Jersey, like I can't even tell you one person's outfit on any of these franchises or style that I would like. Maybe Candace, and then like maybe Dolores if I have to pick anything. But like I don't, my style just doesn't. I don't have any. I don't know. I guess I don't have a style, so I guess that's what it is. I don't know. I don't know where these people get their outfits from. Even kind of Marge though. I like kind of way Marge dresses too. Like what Marge wore to the show, the live shows that I've seen her at, I would wear them. I could wear those outfits. But oh, my hair's on my nerves. And I don't even have the fan on. But the fact, okay, that Summer doesn't act like she cares that her friend is crying and she just offended her friend. Noelle's starting to realize, she's like, look, that's my friend, but like my friend's shady. Like my friend's like, she is a mean girl. Like, first of all, why does there say three? I don't know what's going on with my counter of saying how many people are watching. That's impossible, but it's weird. That happened the other day. There's glitches freaking everywhere. It's freaking me out. The other day it was saying 2,000 or 3,000 or something like that. But yeah, she said that she lost her job and that she had already had the summer planned out, which was cool. And she came anyway. So I mean, she lost her job after she was, yeah, like you have style. Like I watch you post your stuff and Dub, and like you have style, and I'm always like, you're just cute. You're also probably 10 years younger than me too. So I didn't realize how uncool I was until I started having to go shopping for the events, like the, like the live show events. And I was like, holy shit, guys, like I'm not cool anymore. And I have a hard time finding clothes because I order things online. So a lot of my stuff is just jeans, like, and I'll just change up the kinds of jeans I wear. We went from what, straight to like, back to wide leg jeans again or whatever. Like we're back to that again. You know what I mean? Or like, and then crop tops are out again, but I'm still kind of wearing one. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude, and exactly with men, like men honestly can wear literally a white t-shirt that costs nothing and throw on a pair of jeans and a nice pair of sneakers or a nice pair of like hey dudes, right? That they wear all day long. Like my husband, when he went to the show, he wears jeans. He wore like an American Eagle black sweatshirt and hey dudes that he wears all the time. So you guys know what hey dudes are like. George is on his fourth pair. They're fucking awesome. But I'm 46, so hey you. Oh, I had an earthquake. I'm telling everybody that comes on. I had an earthquake. I had an earthquake. I had an earthquake. I had an earthquake at the epicenter. Yes, had an earthquake. Never had one before in my life in Jersey. In case you're not watching the news, I'm okay. By the way, I was shaking. But it was at 10:48, and the live started at 12:05, and I was still shaking by that time. And I had finished getting ready and putting my hair in, and I was like, I couldn't even like. I was like, guys, I'll be there in a minute. Like somebody's like, run downstairs and check your heater thing. So I was like, oh shit. I'm like, oh, it's 12 o'clock. But yeah. But back to Summer and Noelle. I'm sorry, Summer and Shanice and Summer and Noelle. But I'm not on fucking, okay, I'm just telling you right now, I'm not on Summer's side. Not at all. I don't like her. I think she's a mean girl. And, like, first of all, the shit she was doing with Shanice. And then literally, okay, this whole shit persona that she is pulling with, you know, telling Noelle that she can hook up with. They are because I first of all, when we're not used to earthquakes being scary, like first of all, they're scary because I didn't know when it was going to end, and that's what was freaking me out. And I get really freaked out about like I don't even want to like put it out to the universe, but the things happening with the eclipse, and I do wonder sometimes if things could happen. You never know what could happen with the planet. So when things like that, I'm always afraid that that's the start of, I'm like, is about to happen? Like, and I start looking around and I was like, holy crap, I'm not ready for any kind of tragedy. Because I'm like, all of a sudden, I'm like, when the most benevolent time possible, I'm like praying to the God. And like, I had enough time. That's how long it lasted for me to do all that. So, and then I'm like, oh my God, I hope there's no more. And then I'm listening to the New York mayor say, what's just in case there's aftershocks, just in case. I'm like, what do you know that we don't know? And I also have feelings that Raytheon and Antarctica can control these things. Okay. So that also freaks me out when you hear like other people shutting down like the airports and stuff because they're just think they're checking structural damage. And I'm like, no, because they have a feeling they think something else is coming and I don't like this. She shouldn't be mad at Alex though either. She just needs to be mad at herself because obviously it was all about the date with him because he wasn't kissing her like she says she was. I hate the fact that they ask him and her how they are about. Like asking, it's just a dumb question. I don't know. Why are you asking this stuff? Like they ask her at lunch or dinner, or whatever they're at. They go to brunch, okay? And they ask at one point. They ask her if she's acting like something about Nick or whatever, or I'm sorry, Alex, and she's like, yeah, it was a hookup, blah blah blah. It is what it is, and Preston's like, yeah, was he a good kisser? And she's like, or was he good in bed? And she's like, yeah, he was a good kiss or something like that. Then we pan back to her saying pre D that she likes making love, and I'm sure every girl does, and kissing and stuff. Post D, Alex didn't really kiss her, blah blah blah. And then they ask him the same question, and the stupid friggin' producers, and it's like, why are you asking him? And he doesn't answer, thank God. But whatever, it is what it is. The fact that she literally plays it off. Oh, let me back up to her and Summer. I'm sorry, her and Summer, first of all. When she goes into confessionals, her and Shanice, I'm sorry, and she's like, Shanice doesn't let me in, and blah, blah, blah. How can I be there for somebody who doesn't let somebody in? She was upstairs crying. What do you mean she don't let people in? You didn't even ask. So shut the fuck up. You didn't even ask. So what do you mean? You can't get on with somebody. You can't get on with somebody. You like it doesn't even show you how they feel. Because Shanice, I'm sorry, what? Because she wasn't like you were barely there last summer, from what I understand. So, or she was there. So whatever. It's like you're just a two-faced bitch. And I hope they watch back the confessionals and see every time you say something, you're in the confessionals being a cunt about it and being like, that's not how I really feel. Like, okay. And now fast forward, because you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys got to know what I'm talking about. The stuff with Noel. Okay. Because the shit with Summer, first of all, was fucked up with Summer and Shanice. And you know what? I would not forgive you. You would not be my friend. And like, fuck off. Like, no, you're not my friend. And then I hope when they say that Noelle brings it this season, I hope it's because she tells her friend to fuck off. Because so they have this conversation, okay? Oh, no, I'm skipping ahead. But Noelle and Summer have this conversation about Alex, and we have at one point. I'm sorry. The girls tell Noelle that Summer. They're asking Noelle about Alex and Summer and hooking up, whatever, and she was unaware that Summer had hooked up with Alex. Okay, her friend Noelle that she brought into the house was unaware that she hooked up with Alex last year. Okay, so they fill her in. She's like, well, where were you? And they show her, she didn't hear the conversation at the table. At least I don't know if she did. Do you think she did? She was too busy eating her crabs. Do you think she heard the conversation or not? I mean, if you weren't paying attention and you heard somebody say he was inside of me, I don't know if you really pick up on that. I don't know. Whatever the case may be. She's a psycho. You're right. We go and she's like, oh, well, I'm going to have a talk with her because I ain't down like that, blah, blah, blah. So, okay. She goes and she's like, hey, girl, can we have a talk? This is Phaedra, little Phaedra, I'm calling her. Well, can we have a talk? And she's like, listen, you told me that you said that Alex tried to sleep with you. So she told her that Alex tried to sleep with her, not that you did sleep with him when he tried. No. So basically, you're saying he tried to sleep with me, and I didn't want none of that. It's cool. You tell her that he tried to sleep with, and she says it. You told me he tried, and she starts. No, girl. She's like, oh, well, I ain't down like that. Like, I'm not hooking up with him. And then you have her going, oh, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. We're cool. Like, I told you it was cool. No, you told me it was cool when you told me he tried to sleep with you and there was nothing there. So you lied and tried to make it seem like he tried to fuck you, but no, he did fuck you and you got fucking caught feelings and you're psychotic. And then you go to we go to the confessionals and you go, oh, she wants she's trying to get with some dude. I don't owe her an explanation. I don't owe you shit. If I tell you we did stuff, then I don't owe you an explanation. And it's like, no, because you're talking about her hooking up with him. So you do fucking owe her an explanation because you gave it to her. Like, what the fuck are you mean? What do you mean you don't owe her? You don't owe nobody an explanation. And if she wants to hook up with my leftovers and some dude I was trying to get, and it's like, yo, bitch. First of all, she doesn't. She said, I don't get down like that. I'm not going to hook up with him then. Like, I'm not getting all that. Like, you are the one who said that he tried to sleep with you, not that you did sleep with him. Like, it's like, girl, you are like, that's what I mean when I'm like, you're the mean girl, okay? And you're not even a mean girl because, like, who cares about you? Like, nobody cares about you. You're an asshole. Like, I don't understand why you're not anybody's friend. Like, you're already talking shit in the confessionals. Every time that somebody calls you out about something, you like, you either apologize or act, oh, and then like, oh, she wants to get my leftovers. That's like, bitch, what the fuck? Like, this is the shit I don't like. Like, I don't like that shit. Like, talking shit in the confessionals but not saying it to their faces. It's so fucking annoying. It's like, oh my God. And I'm like, sometimes I'll hear like the housewives in the confessionals, and I'm like, oh, thank God she said it to her. And I'm like, oh my God, no, she's not. She's saying in the confessional. It's so fucking annoying. I'm like, just fucking say it to her. You know what I mean? Like, they do. And like, that's the thing. Like, Noelle has self-respect and respect for her friend, even though her friend lied and said he tried to get with me and I didn't get with him. Like, and it's cool, hook up with him. I got other dudes, and and then acting like she's got other dudes that she's hooking up with, but she expects Alex to hook her and invite her to everything because he was inside of her. Okay. Cuckoo, cuckoo. I'm like, I'm cuckoo too, bitch, but like, you're cuckoo. Like, you're cuckoo with your friends. I was never cuckoo with my friends. I was cuckoo about a person, a guy. Like, I'm cuckoo about conspiracy theories. You're cuckoo about some dude that wants nothing to do with you. Clearly, if he invites everybody but you to events, okay? Like, again, I hope somebody does hook up with them. I just don't think Noelle should. I just like Noelle has class, like Phaedra. Does Phaedra have class? Phaedra has class, right? Yeah, Phaedra has class. She hooked up with Doc. Who'd she hook up with again? I mean, Phaedra has class. But anyway, I like when, as it was Jordan calling her dad. And my mom also, by the way, has alopecia. My mom actually got it right. So my mom thinks it came from when my mom's had cancer 4 times. So she's had chemo, radiation, and then she has stem cell transplant, bone marrow transplant, all that. They was a side effect of that. Um, but my mom, because of her short nails, you can't really see it, but it's in the back. But it's hard. It's hard, and I can't imagine, But she calls her dad, and I thought that was so cool that she called her dad. I thought that was such a cute moment. And her dad being really like, and telling her dad how she got a commercial, and then she tells us about the alopecia, and that she had gotten a relaxer, or yeah, they did a relaxer on her at a shoot, and it burned her hair, and it never grew back. And that's, I guess, I mean, I guess anything, I guess when it doesn't grow back, it's alopecia, and it's like, damn, like, and she's like, even though I wear wigs and extensions, I get it, I wear wigs and extensions too, but for different, I don't wear wigs, but like, I can't imagine it's this, and just literally having to like, and not, I know how in like surfacey that sounds for me. Like, I don't leave the house without my hair in, but like, where hers is, like, it's all in the front of her hair. Like, her hair is missing all the way here. She showed the picture, and I thought that was so brave of her. But I just can't imagine that. Like, but she's making money off of that, which is cool. Like, she got a deal with the hair week something. And she's like, I hope that it makes more people like feel better about the fact that this happens. And she said, being a Black woman, and like, our hairs were always being, you know, told not to cut our hair, or cut her hair is everything, blah 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 blah. Our hair is, currency, blah blah blah. Um, yeah. So yeah, and then so we have that, and then we see actually Nick talking to Tasia. Um, and I'm like, oh, so he does. So she's real. So he does have a girlfriend. She seems pretty. She looks really pretty. But so we have half of them going to the gym, and I'm probably skipping around. Half of them going to brunch, and yeah, I just skip around. But they do talk something. They get to the brunch or whatever, and I guess is like backwards. Am I backwards? Yeah. During another person talking about the actual, yeah. So they talk about Shanice. So half of them. So Nick goes to, let's see, who goes to the gym again? Jordan. Half of them go to the champs for brunch, and then gym for brunch. So Preston's talking with Shanice and Jordan about HANDZI Nick, and like I said, we have to go back. I'm going back before Nick approaches them in the very last part of the show. But they have this whole conversation, and they say it's because of Tasia. I can't gather whether they're saying because they makes them feel uncomfortable, or it makes them feel like he's doing it because of his girlfriend. So are they thinking that he's being like hitting on them, or like, so I can't figure that part out. But I asked you guys what you guys thought. Do you think he's too handsy, and do you think he means anything by it? And do you think he belongs with this girl? And do you guys think that he's happy with that girl Tasia? They don't think that they don't think that he is. Um, I think that he is. I don't know. As I like again, we didn't know anything about her. Like apparently, allegedly, last summer they didn't know anything about her. I would never thought he had a girlfriend because we didn't hear anything about her either. He does not bring it up. Of course, we knew all about Admira's girlfriend and her name and all that. But yeah, like maybe they just have a cool relationship. Like me and George, I don't get made shit like that at fucking all. Like not at all. I mean, I'm like all about it. I'm like, sure, go ahead, have fun. You know, you want to give my husband a blowjob and you want to do my job, then come home and finish my job. Come home and clean my house. Finish my job. You want to start my job, finish my job. That's all I'm saying. But I don't know. They also feeling that Shanice has some type of escapism, the way she acts. I just think I mean, that could be a thing. Or she just likes to have a good time. I don't like, she said she was sending nudes out to her top men. And okay, so for me, when I hear her say that, I feel like an old person because I'm just like, you said what? You but then I also remember that younger generations are very open and fluid, and like is that a big deal? Like, is that a big deal to send that to a bunch of different people that you're dating? Probably not, right? Or do you think that she is going too far? I don't know. Like, is that just because I mean, I hear things about because like I said, my nephew's 20 in his 22, 23. And I didn't even know what Chatterbait was until they told me. So they knew about Chatterbait. They do Chatter. And that's something that's like, there, I don't know. I feel like, I also didn't realize that people wear thongs on the beach now. But I live at the Jersey Shore. And when I started saying that, I was like, I couldn't find a bathing suit with an ass in it. Okay. Because I wear bikinis and I didn't think that was okay now, but apparently it is. And I'm not saying I don't look good in that. But I just don't feel like I didn't think it was appropriate. I don't know. I don't think my husband, I don't know. It's just weird. Like, I don't know. I see girls in their 20s wearing thong bikinis all the time. And there's nothing wrong with it, but whatever. But yeah, so I don't know. I just was like, wait a minute. So I don't know. Everybody thinks that maybe she's had some trauma in her past. And that's why she does it. But I mean, that could be true. I mean, it could be an insecurity thing. But then she did at one point, she says, look, I'm hot. Why wouldn't guys want to date me? Because she says that mean friend Summer, of course, says, how do you get all these like, well to do men or something like that? And I don't know if she took it like that or the girl really meant it like that. Summer really meant it like that. What are you looking at, mommies? Come here, mommies. Do you want to say hi? Come say hi. You want to be famous? But he slept right through it. Literally. Did you sleep right through the earthquake? You didn't feel it. Come here. She just woke up. Come here. I want to see you. Come here. Oh, I yelled at her earlier. Come here. I mean, they yelled at you. Let's say hi, my little baby. Did I show you guys? I posted a picture of how her and I sleep. She literally is attached to me. She sleeps next to my face. Hi. Oh my god, I forgot. Do I have Instagram as well? Oh my god, a lot of people on Instagram. Hey, Instagram. Hello. Please, your channel link. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Please go over to subscribe to the Pop Culture Green Room. I think it's Kim. I don't know if it's Kim. There's a bunch of you, but I think it's Kim that runs that's who you are, I think. Isn't she adorable? She's so cute. She sleeps attached to me. My husband thinks it's crazy. But then the other one, the black one that looks just as small like her, she sleeps under the covers under George's feet. And I have pictures of them cuddling. Come here. What are you doing? Why is your hair so itchy? I gotta give her ear stuff. But I have 4 of them, by the way. Hey, hi, say everybody hi to Kim. Her channel is over there on YouTube, and I think you're also following you on Instagram as well. And I know, and I thought about that, but I looked down and she's fast asleep. And then I thought to myself, and then I start panicking because I'm like, I have 4 of my cats are my children. So that's why I'm Team Ariana. But like, I don't know. I think about a fire. Like I would have to scoop them all up and I would have to put them I don't know what I would do. I won't think I could leave this house without them. But then how do I scoop up 4 animals by myself? So I do have to find 4 like cat carriers. I have 2. I couldn't. These two would be hard to get. Sterling Marie and the little one would be hard for me to get. The other two are older, Mr. Man and the other two bigger ones. And Meow Meow, she's not. She's so old, so much older. She cannot go up the steps. Like she's can't. I can't scoop her up. I'm so stressed about something happening, like even a fire. Here she is. She loves the camera. She's so little. She's two. She's older. Well, she's a year old now. Year and a half. She's my lover baby. My hybrid alien angel baby. Ask everybody's channels, please. Please like everybody's channels. Yeah, she's half Tuxie, and I don't know what else. I guess Tabby Cat, and the other one's half Tuxie and half yeah, a half teacup. And it scares me because I don't know. Now, fire, my plan would be to grab all the cats to get in the car and then pull the car out of the driveway because the car is up next against the house. And I think I could get, see how they just went down? I think I could get them into the car, but I don't know how I would get them in, like with an earthquake or something. Like how would just happen? Because they're like, run out to the middle of the street. That's the safest part. And I said, wait a minute though. I'm not leaving this house without my cats. Like you're out of your mind. Like, no, what do you mean? No. Like, I'm like, oh no, like I'm screwed. And everybody's channels, please. Yes. Um, yeah, I don't know. And like when George is at work, I don't know how I'm gonna get off. I would have if something got worse, like if the earthquake was worse, I'm not leaving this house without my cats. Like, and I'm not running out in the middle of the road without my cats. Like, I don't know. Like if the house goes down, I'm going down with them. Like I am not leaving this house without them. Do you see this? This is us. This is how we are all day long. We love each other so much, right? We're always together, except for when I'm outside. Then they're in the windows watching me. Yeah. Aw. See, I know. What are you doing? You're too big to lay on my lap. But yeah, it scares me because I have to get two more carriers because I think with I don't even want to say it out loud, but FIRE, um, you know, and I don't ever leave really. The longest I'm gone is a couple hours, and that's very rare. But then I always have Mr. Man, the wizard that always comes in, the big white cat. I call him the wizard. I'm like, you gather up the girls and you make sure that you find a safe spot. You get out of the house and you find a safe spot. I know, I know. I thought about it with the cats too. But if I'm not here, I made Mr. Man. I try to telepathy tell him what to do with all the girls because this one is not. She was out. She was an outside cat, but she's not. She was from Philly, down the road, so she's never been outside of this house. And the other one, I did get in from out there, but I don't know how. I would want all four of them to stay together. And I do have in the windows. I do have the for the house alarm. I have it, in the when they call them, it tells them how many cats I have and to get them out, please, and what they look like. And I have it written down on the, how like you used to put the picture of the fireman holding a chick or holding a baby in the window to tell firemen you had a baby in the house. We have one for the cat. Oh my God, I should check that out because I honestly like look at her. I'm like I think about it all the time. It freaks me out. I've already lost enough animals. I can't lose any of them. What are you doing? And now that I have windows in the house that I could open, they love it. Oh, she just hit the button. You just hit the button. You just hit the button, girlfriend. You just hit the button. But yeah, and the other ones, I went and I checked on them after the thing. My God, this is camera. I checked on them and I'm like, okay, they're fine. And they were all still sleeping. Two of them were still in the window. I'm like, are you guys okay? Did you feel the earthquake? And they were just looking at me like, what are you talking about, earthquake? What are you talking about, Mom? But yeah, so and I noticed that now that I'm keeping these down to an hour, that YouTube is now sharing them. So that could be why I'm getting so many responses today of people showing up because my things are finally being shared. So I appreciate everybody watching. And it is Friday, and I usually come back to do stuff with Dustin later. So I'm probably going to do that. What? Come here. They can't hear you. What? I'm talking to them. She's talking to me. I'm talking to you guys. Yeah, see, like when I have to do that. Thank you. She is. I call her my hybrid alien angel baby because I feel like she if of any of these cat like, I know all of them were in my past lives before I found that out with my lady that reads me, but, her especially, they said that her and I, like, sh and I also feel like she was the first cat I had when I was little. When I was little, her name was Freckles, and I had it was my first kitten, and she passed away 2 weeks after I had her, and I was little. I was only, like, 2 or 3 years old, and I feel like this might be her, but anyway, I get into all that spiritual stuff. But, yeah. It is the trick. But thanks, guys, for coming. And I said whose side I was on. It's definitely not Summer's, guys. We have to be team team not Summer. Okay. I don't want her to come back. I don't. She needs to like get it together. And like I love Noelle, and I think that we need to be her. I think Nick is too handsy for a girlfriend, but not as malicious. But yeah. So guys, thanks for coming. Thanks for sticking around. I'm gonna check out the rest of the house, and I'll be back with Dustin later. And I was going to try to do high tea starting next. I was going to start this week, but I can't get it together. High tea at 4:20 every day, 4:20 Eastern Standard Time. I want to start fresh on Monday. We'll try that. But yes, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will thank you for that. I will. Uh, I know. I don't, and I gotta find out what my spirit. You know, I don't know what my actual spirit animal is. It's got to be birds, because I know the squirrels eat out of my hands, but the birds that come back every day, like that's another thing with the cardinals. That's on me. I'm Snow White. Okay, guys, I love you. I will. I know it is anything at 4-8. I don't know what I'm gonna do largely because I'm nervous about that whole thing. How many days is left to it? 3. You're welcome. Thanks for being here, and I will see. Shh, kids, I'm telling you. See you guys later on with Dustin.